stands high, where Daddy stood and learned to try. The soil is cracked, but strong and wide, like every dream he held inside. And though the years have pulled me far, this ground still knows just who we are. This land still knows my feet, every step, every heartbeat. From childhood runs to grown-up miles, it's held my tears, it's caught my smiles through winter frost and summer heat. This land still knows my feet.
There's fence line posts I helped him raise, and old boot tracks from younger days. The barn leans now, the roof lets in, but the strength it holds is deep within. I walk slow now with quiet pride. This soil remembers who survived. This land still knows my feet, every step, every heartbeat. From childhood runs to grown-up miles, it's held my tears, it's caught my smiles through winter frost and summer heat. This land still knows my feet. And when I'm gone, I hope they'll say she walked with love and gave her way. This land still knows my feet, where family roots and memories meet. It gave me strength, it gave me peace, in rows of corn and fields of wheat. No matter where the road may lead, this land still knows my feet.
It started with a nail and a wooden pole out by the signer, and that's an every knoll. Then Bobby raised one at the schoolyard gate, and by the planets and welfare states. But here on this road through work and plans, that flag stands tall by many hands. Built worth and life, forgiveness, built by hearts that understand. It don't take power, it don't take pride, just neighbors standing side by side. From front yards wide to small town stands, we lift one flag with many hands. Miss Jean and stitch stars into a quilt for the family down the street she's never met. Tom fixed her roof, didn't charge a dime, said that's just how we pass the time. It's not about who draws the plans, it's who shows up with a willing hand. One flag, many hands, built by hearts that understand. It don't take power, it don't take pride, just neighbors standing side by side. From front yards wide to small town stands, we lift one flag with many hands. It waves for young, it waves for old, for stories lived and stories told. Each thread a voice, each stripe a name, all woven into the same flame. One flag, many hands. No matter where your boots may land, we hold the line, we share the load, we light the path on this old road. So let it fly just as it stands. One flag in man. The sun peeks over the silo top, and dew still clings to every crop. The barn doors creak, the roosters cry, and life begins beneath the sky. The gravel crunches under feet as generations rise and meet. It's a farmland morning song, where the quiet hums so strong. No traffic noise, no sirens loud, just open fields and work we're proud. With every breath we sing along to that farmland morning song. There's biscuits warm on Mama's plate, and Grandpa's boots by the milking gate. The same old dog runs up the hill, chasing birds with time to kill. It's not for show, it's just our way to honor every start of day. It's a farmland morning song, a farmland morning song, where love and roots have grown so long. With every sun that comes along, we rise and hum that same old song. Our hearts belong where we've grown strong, singing that farmland morning song. The church bell rang, the dishes are dry. Now we're sitting where the breeze floats by. Your feet are tucked beneath your chair, you hum a hymn into the air. The kids are gone, the street is still, and all we need is on this hill. Sunday's fading light, soft and slow, like the stories every hometown knows. From pew to porch, from field to flame, we hold this land, we speak its name. No mansion halls or city flight, just faith and love and evening light. Hearts at peace and hands held tight, here beneath Sunday's fading light. You pour the last of the lemonade, the screen door sings in a gentle fade. I rest my head against your side and thank the Lord for simple pride in worn-out boots and weathered hands that shaped this porch, this blessed land. Sunday's fading light, soft and slow, like the stories every hometown knows. From pew to porch, from field to flame, we hold this land, we speak its name. No mansion halls or city light, just faith and love and evening light. Hearts at peace and hands held tight, here beneath Sunday's fading light. We don't need to chase or run when we've got grace and setting sun. Every shadow that the dusk will cast reminds us how the good things last. Sunday's fading light, soft and slow, like the stories every hometown knows. From pew to porch, from field to flame, we hold this land, we speak its name. With every star that lights the night, we're home beneath Sunday's fading light.
There's a tree out back where I first learned
that sun can warm and hands can burn.
Where Daddy showed me how to sew, and Mama taught me how to grow.
Every fence post, every grain is part of me like blood and name. We were raised by this land, by strong old backs and calloused hands, by Sunday grace and Monday toil, by boots that broke and boots that spoiled. It gave us more than we could plan. We were raised by this land.
I can hear the plow in a ghostly way. When I pass that barn at break of day,
My granddad's voice in every breeze, saying, son, stay rooted like these trees. It's more than dirt beneath these feet, it's generations underneath. We were raised by this land, by strong old backs and calloused hands, by Sunday grace and Monday toil, by boots that broke and boots that spoiled. It gave us more than we could plan. We were raised by this land.
we don't own it, it owns us.
With every storm, with every trust, we were raised by this land, fed by hope, not some grandstand, by honest sweat and faithful sand. We were raised by this land. Faithful sand. We were raised by this. Your boots leave prints on red clay ground as the evening silence settles down. You hand me sweet tea, kiss my cheek. We sit where porch and pasture meet. The flag still flutters on the pole, and gratitude fills every soul.
Red dirt and reverence, side by side. Faith and love we never hide. Small town hearts, we speak in grace, with dusty roads and open space. We don't need gold or high expense. We've got red dirt, reverence.
The kids rode bikes past supper's call. Now fireflies dance against the wall. The stories told are worn but true, of how we made it, me and you. From seed to song, from hands to prayer, this porch still holds us in its care. Red dirt and side by side, with stars above and nothing to hide. We built this life from truth and fence, with red dirt and reverence.
The swing still sways, though no one pushed. The coals are cold, the fire hushed. Your teacup sits where you last sipped, and evening light has gently slipped. I sit alone, but not apart. You're still here in this beating heart. The porch is quiet now, but not alone. These boards remember every tone. Your laughter soft, your steps so light, still echo through the fall of night. Though time has passed and seasons shift, your love remains my greatest gift. And peace is how I honor you, here on this porch, so still, so true. Echo through the fall of night. Though time has passed and seasons shift, your love remains my greatest gift. And peace is how I honor you, here on this porch, so still, so true. Some say goodbye and walk away, but I sit here at any day. And in this quiet I still find the porch you left is still half mine. The porch is quiet now, but you're still near. In every light, in every year, I'll rock this chair and speak your name, and love you through the hush and flame. Forever where our hearts once knew. This porch is quiet, but early light on a morning breeze, boots walking slow through the chest-high wheat. Fence line cracked but still holds tight, like Grandpa's grip when times weren't right. This dirt's been worked by better men, now it calls me home again.
There's the porch where Grandma prayed. Watch the kids while the seasons changed. The barn still leans, but it won't fall. It's held our stories through it all. And every breeze that grazes through feels like her voice is whispering too. Walking through the land they love, where the roots run deep and the skies rise above. Every acre tells a name, every furrow speaks the same. With calloused hands and faith enough, we're walking through the land they love. We don't own it, we just tend the legacy they learned to defend. Walking through the land they loved, with grateful hearts and boots in mud. From generation seed to seed, we're more than just the ones in need. With every step we rise above, still walking through the land they love. The land. You lean back in that old pine seat, boot heels resting where slats once creaked. The sun sliding past the maple rows, and pieces pouring soft and low. You don't say much, just tilt your glass and let this evening gently pass. There's stillness in the rails tonight, where sunset spills in golden light. No rush, no race, no plans to keep, just small town love that runs real deep. American roots, worn wood beneath, a life of truth in every breath we breathe. We found what matters, not what sells, in porch love and old porch rails. You smile with crumbs still on your sleeve, from cornbread warm and make-believe. We laugh at nothing, then fall quiet as the sky turns pink, then soft as violet. These rails have held our hopes, our days, and every kiss that came our way. There's stillness in the rails tonight, where sunset spills in golden light. No rush, no race, no plans to keep, just small town love that runs real deep. American roots, worn wood sunset spills in golden light. We don't need more than this soft spell of laughter, love, and where we
There's a patch of earth I walk each day, where Grandpa's hands once laid the way. Every furrow tells a tale of faith that held when strength would fail. These boots I wear are worn and torn, but they still know what they were born for. Beneath these boots is more than ground. It's blood and roots and a sacred sound of generations standing tall through every rise, through every fall. The story's strong and tried and true. Beneath these boots is me and you.
Mama's garden, Daddy's rose. The old well pump still softly flows. Every step I take, I feel the kind of love that time can't steal.
And in this land I understand what built our hearts, what shaped our hands. Beneath these boots is more than ground. It's blood and roots and a sacred sound of generations standing tall through every rise, through every fall. Stories strong and tried and true. Beneath these boots is me and you. The soil ain't quiet, it speaks so loud of those who worked without the crowd. Beneath these boots is where we're found, not in the sky, but in this ground, where love was sown and dreams came true. And I walk proud with boots like you.
The first time I held that plow, I felt the weight of then and now. 4 generations deep in rows, where the river bends and cotton grows. This ain't just land, it's who I am. It's hard land living in my hands. Hard land in my hands. More than fields, more than plans. It's mama's song, it's daddy's call. It's rising strong after every every fall. I don't need maps to understand. I'm holding home, our land in my hands.
There's a quilt inside from Grandma's thread, each stitch a word she never said. And the same red soil that stains my boots grew our hope and buried roots.
With every mile of working land, I feel the pulse, I understand. Hard land in my hands, more than fields, more than plans. It's mama's song, it's daddy's call, it's rising strong after every fall. I don't need maps to understand. I'm holding home, hard land in my hands. It ain't just crops, it's family ties. A place where dreams don't need disguise. Hard land in my hands. Through every storm I proudly stand. With love that's sown and truth that spans, I carry on. Hard land in my There's a patch behind the windmill bend where the fence gets low and rows don't end. That's where I go when the day feels long, where silence hums like an old church song. It ain't on maps, but it's where I start, talking to God with a back 40 heart. Back 40 heart, wide and true, beating time with skies so blue, where roots run deep and voices fade, but love stays loud in every blade. It's not in gold or fancy charts, it's in the soil, in a back 40 heart.
That's where Mama'd sit and shell the beans and tell me life ain't always clean, but if you sow with care and in grace, the land gives back in its own pace. Now I bring my
got peace where the fence posts are. Back 40 hard, proud and plain, soaking sun, surviving rain. It's who we are, it's where we part, but always home. In a back 40 heart.
There's a rusted plow near the garden gate, been there since '58. Grandma said it still could run, but now it sits in morning sun. And every crack in that old steel tells a tale you know is real. There are stories in the soil, written deep in sweat and toil. In every row, in every bend, you'll find the hands of where we've been. No need for books on any shelf, the land has told them all itself. We walk with pride and know it's loyal, 'cause there are stories in the soul. Cotton patch, the soybean line still hold my father's worn out spine. He'd whistle low and tip his brim, the dirt, it always answered him. And when I plant, I hear it too, their voices coming through the dew. There are stories in the soil, written deep in sweat and toil. In every row and every bend, you'll find the hands of where we've been. No need for books on any shelf, the land has told them all itself. We walk with pride and know it's loyal, 'cause there are stories in the soil. Some write their names in lights and fame, ours are carved in furrowed plains. There are stories in the soil that storms and time will not despoil. They rise each spring, they never spoil. We live and breathe the stories in the soil. Swirl the cream, then watch it fade like little storms the spoon has made. You glance at me across the rim of your favorite cup, lights growing dim, but in your eyes there's morning gold that shines more bright than stories told. Clouds in the coffee, hearts at ease, wrapped in love and autumn breeze. We don't don't rewind. We just breathe and fall in time. No thunder here, just soft and slow, where quiet hearts are free to grow. And everything I'll ever need is clouds in the coffee with you and me.
You read the news, but don't look down. Your fingertaps, the tables sound.
A rhythm we've both come to know, like fiddle notes that softly flow. The porch lights off, the sky turns blue, but I'm not watching anything but you. Clouds in the coffee, hearts at ease, wrapped in love and autumn breeze. We don't rush, we don't rewind, we just breathe and fall in time. No thunder here, just soft and slow, where quiet hearts are free to grow. And everything I'll ever need is clouds in the coffee with you and me. Some folks dream of bigger things, but baby, I just need these rings on your hand, around my cup. This simple life, just sweet enough. Clouds in the coffee, hearts at ease, wrapped in love and autumn breeze. We don't rush, we don't rewind, we just breathe and fall in time. No thunder here, just soft and slow, where quiet hearts are free to grow. You're the calm that sets me free, like clouds in the coffee, you and me.
You hung that lantern just last fall, said let it shine when the night birds call. Now every dusk that soft light glows on worn wood steps and calloused toes. You kick off boots, I bring the pie, and we sit still beneath the sky. Lantern glow and leather boots, simple signs of deeper roots. A life that's slow, a love that stays through every night and work-filled day. No need for roads that chase the stars, when everything we need is ours, right here beneath these quiet routes, with lantern glow and leather boots.
The wind rolls in across the wheat. You tap your heel in that old sea. The stories come, the worries go, like fireflies in lantern glow.
And all this dust upon your sleeve feels more like gold when you believe.
Lantern glow and leather boots,
Simple signs of deeper roots. A life that's slow, a love that stays through every night and work-filled day. No need for roads that chase the stars,
We've got the stars, we've got the sky, and a light that flickers, soft and true, still pointing home, back here to you. Lantern glow and leather boots, built from time, not haste or suits. And I'll be here when the day is through, in leather boots and glowing through with you.
Boots hit the ground before the light, fence line stretching out of sight, wire to mend, post to check, coffee warm on a sunburned deck. A quiet world, a peaceful beat, where morning meets my steady feet, walking fences at sunrise, with history in the sky. Every step a story told, through fields of green and hearts of gold. This land is more than work and ties, it's life we learn, walking fences at sunrise.
There's Daddy's print still in the clay, from 100 dawns that paved the way. He didn't speak, but I still hear his lessons echo loud and clear.
The soil may shift, the times may bend, but sunrise still feels like a friend. Walking fences at sunrise, with history in the sky. Every step a story told, through fields of green and hearts of gold. This land is more than work and ties, it's a life we learn, walking fences at sunrise. Barbed wire sharp, but love runs deep. It guards the ground we're sworn to keep, walking fences at sunrise, where faith and duty never die. This is the path our kin once knew, and we keep walking 'cause it's true. The best of us still live and rise, walking fences at sunrise. I learned to count by watching corn rise up tall where I was born. Mama hung clothes on the line to dry, while Daddy watched the western sky. We prayed for sun, we prayed for grain. I was raised on rose and rain, raised on rose and rain, through the joy, through the strain. Boots in mud, hands in sea, in rose and rain. We walked the field with quiet steps, checking routes the way he left. The land don't speak, but it sure knows every name that helped it grow. It gave us sweat, it gave us grain. We were raised on rose and rain, raised on rose and rain, through the joy, through the strain. Boots in mud, hands in sea, growing more than miles to feed. Every storm that shook the plain just made us strong in rose and rain. We didn't run when times got lean. We leaned on love and kerosene. Raised on rose and rain, where the past and hope remain. We sold our hearts, we bore the strain, bloomed with pride in rose and rain. There's a golden thread on the old porch rail, catching the sun as it starts to pale. You rest your boots, I hold my cup. The world around us quiets up. The chickens roost, the tractors sleep, and time slows down, moments old deep. The last light on the rail still shines on all we built through simple times. It ain't much, but it's all we need. This love, this porch, this patch of sea. We've walked through storms, we've climbed each trail. Now we sit with light on the rail.
The screen door shuts with a gentle snap. You hum along to a fiddle's nap. Our shadows stretch across the floor and echo years we both adore. I trace the grain beneath my hand and know this place will always stand.
The last light on the rail still shines on all we've built through simple times. It ain't much, but it's all we need. This love, this porch, this patch of sea. We walked through storms, we've climbed each trail, and now we sit with light on the rail.
We don't need words to make it stay. The porch remembers every day. Each sunset carves its golden tail.
into this wood, into this rail. The last light on the rail still shines, like truth that stands the test of time. We'll sit